Hello, my name is David Lewis, and I'm the Executive Director of Food Nutrition Services for Arlington ISD. Our biggest goals are our same goals that we have every year. It's accessibility, meal acceptability, and food safety. There are several things that we were needing to look at. One was the graphic design, as we wanted to truly make sure that this line just couldn't be placed somewhere else. You know, the colors here are green and white for Arlington High, and we just didn't want to go with the green and white that could actually be dropped in to any other school. We wanted to make sure that this was truly special for the students that are here at Arlington High. So the graphic design, that's what we were going for. As far as the line itself, it's always about flexibility. We know what the menu that we have today, and we know what the things that we want on there to serve today's menu. But can it serve tomorrow's menu? Can it serve the menu that we're going to have 3 or 4 years from now, which we know is going to be completely different than what we're serving right now? And so we're looking at all those aspects, but we're also looking at the ease of operation as far as the team members that are going to be working the line. It has to be easy for them to work the line, and it has to be easy for our maintenance to work on it.
My name is Robert Trevino. I'm a maintenance foreman for Arlington ISD. Approximately 2012, I believe, or late 2011, my former director tasked me to go through every serving line manufacturer, and it took me about a month until I came across ModuServe. And I went, they had a trailer outside. I was like a monkey, I was going in and out. And these were the best lines that I had found, not only in the maintenance capability, but also in functionality and the display. I mean, I fell in love with them. Out of all the serving line manufacturers here in the Metroplex, this was the top that I chose for us to basically get for all our 78 schools. They are mobile and they're able to detach. I love that part, because if I need to work on a certain part of a serving line, I can literally detach it, walk around it, go underneath it, on top of it. I can get to all the parts that I need to fairly easy with almost no problem at all, and I love that fact. This is the only line that I've ever found that's able to do that. The other lines were either too cramped or they were too long, they weren't mobile, they weren't detachable. I just love these lines because you're able to work on them with no problem at all.
I guess the favorite part of the job is when a student tells you got it right. And so we've had students that have walked in here and we're able to say how much pride they have in the line. In some ways you're just kind of, well, we certainly wanted it to be special for them, but for them to actually articulate that, hey, we came in here and we see that these lines couldn't be anywhere else. I mean, they have Arlington High written all over them. They were made for me, is what the students are saying. And when you hear things like that, you know that you got it right. I'd say the biggest piece of advice kind of goes back to the biggest thing as far as what I've learned along the way. You won't be able to do it all, and you won't have all the knowledge. And so you have to collaborate. You have to look at your team and kind of build that around you, and let your team grow and experience things. It's okay to fail. The only people who never fail are people who have never tried it all. And so there's going to be failures along the way. That's okay. It's all part of it. You will not know everything, and it's very important to make sure that you have a team around you and just use each of their gifts.